Fair warning. $130.
First time I tried to click go live there, it wouldn't retrieve my YouTube settings. It said, oh, sorry, we can't connect to your YouTube. You can go live anyway if you want with, like, no information. It's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for me. That's not gonna work for you. That's not gonna work for anybody. Why the heck would I want that, right? But welcome in, you guys. Another wonderful Tuesday is upon us. PSA Video Games has officially launched. The PSA Video Games website is up. Does Wada Games redirect now? If I just go to Wada Games, does it just take me to psagames.com now? It sure does. psavideogames.com. Look at that, hey? Look at that. Preserving memories since 1984. By golly. By golly, hey? PSA Video Games since 1984. That's the shit I like to see. Wada? Never heard of her. PSA Video Games is here. Kinda nuts. Kinda, the Wada Pop Report was also changed. What's it look like now? PSA Video Games Pop Report. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, hey? Look at this. Snazzy. Kinda snazzy in here. Ooh, okay. I mean, it's same shit. Same thing, honestly. It used to have all the separation with lines, right? Wasn't it grid style before? I kind of miss my grids. I like my grids, I'll be honest. Without the grid lines, it's a bit harder to read, but same thing. Same thing, different name. Still didn't add a CIB section? Perfect. Or you mean do we? We don't got that. CIB is still work in progress. You know what I mean? We're still getting some CIB. We're still getting some international stuff like that. One thing, the grid lines are there. My contrast is messed up. All right. One thing I do have to say here, coming up in the NES section, someone pointed this out in the Discord. There's this Mega Man, right? A CIB Mega Man first print. Here it is. An 8.0 CIB Mega Man, right? Oh my God, beautiful 9.6 cartridge inside. But like, you look at it, right? And, look at it. Just use your eyes, right? This is a 7.5 box, apparently. Just take a good look at it here. 7.5 box, right? Which I was like, what the fuck? You know, immediately, right? Stood out to me. So apparently it is a 4.5. Because this Mega Man got messed up with a different one. Here's this certification number, 574292. You can look this up if you want on the Wada page yourself. This number, this has 4.0 box, 7.0 instruction, 6.5 cartridge. This Mega Man right here is part of the exact same submission. So like, you know what I mean? You're not getting the, here it is. It's dark as hell, but you can still make out the worn ass corners on every single part of this box. Unfortunately, I can't show you the side part of it where it's all ripped up, but like, this is the box, right? Just, that's mine. Don't ignore that for now. I need to do that later. Here it is, the Mega Man. The corners all worn to shit, pushed in, concaved. This side down here, this side over here. This is your box. This is the box right here. So it's a 4.0. What are the actual things on it? 4.0 box, 7 instruction, 6.5 cartridge. The cartridge is wrong. The manual is wrong. So like, be careful bidding on this tonight. You're not getting an 8.0 misprint. You're not getting this. You're not getting this. And yeah, Dr. Wright is a first print. I want to look up this number as well here. 7574292-006. How do we even look that up? Video games. Look up? How do we get to the certification lookup now? I haven't navigated this website yet. Press start to submit. Cert lookup. 574. What was the number? Jeez. It's hard to do this all real time. 574-292-026. 292-06. Yeah, here's the actual one that's like so this one does exist. You're just not buying it tonight. Right? So 7.5 box, 7.5 instruction, 9.6 cartridge. This does exist. It's just not this copy that's selling tonight. This is not the... yeah. You get what I'm saying? Do you guys get what I'm saying? The box inside is wrong. The label and the box got mixed up. That's what's wrong there. Geez, hopefully I explained that to you well enough. The label and the box are a mismatch. Two Mega Mans were sent in the exact same order. They got mismatched. It was missed by the consignor. It was missed by Heritage, I guess. It's not the right box inside the right label. But anyways, with the whole of that over the way. Yeah, Mega Man doesn't have a no Rev A print, Matt. So Rev A, Dr. Wright is your first print on Mega Man. No such thing as a no Rev A Mega Man. So you get Rev A, sticker, Dr. Wright.
Fair warning.
All that good stuff. Has anyone ever seen a graded PS1 Eidos Collector's Edition? You can't even find a pop count online. Is there any reason to even grade those?
Fair warning.
The Eidos Collector's Edition contains what in it? It's like that big box, right? With those white labels that say Collector's Edition? Like, there might be one out there, but it's a niche thing. I don't think it has a ton of value, so... No such thing as Dr. Wright without the sticker unless someone peeled it off. Frostbite, we got Atari. That's why I gave you all that info. It's Atari to start things off. 9.68 plus Atlantis for $200. Boxing, 9.68 plus for $275. Circus Atari, $114 for the 9.6 NS. Cosmic Arc, 9.68 plus for $119. Crystal Castles, 9.68 plus for $119. Damon Attack, 9.68 plus for $212. Nothing popping off for Atari. You guys know. Atari does what Atari does at this point. 9.88 plus Reactor, pushing its way to $300. Second time only at Heritage Auctions. 15 on the Pop Report. Pushing its way over $300. Euro on Frostbite. Oh, geez, I didn't even realize it was a European one. Yeah, PAL version on Frostbite there for $139. You saw my video and you bought a copy of Halo 4 to send into grading. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Good to see Halo 4 is still being sent out for grading. That's a grail right there. Halo 4 is a grail. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. That's a beautiful game right there, and I'm happy to hear it. And of course, tonight's auction is sponsored by Heritage Auctions. Coming up the day before Halloween. So not this week, but next week. We got a spooky auction. October 30th, the night before Halloween. Make sure to dress up in your favorite costume. Nintendo 8 to 64-bit showcase auction coming up. And then the November signature will be the next one. So if you want to get into showcase auctions coming up next year at this point, if you want to get into the signature auction coming up in February, I believe. Yeah, February 20th and 21st now for the next signature. You have until the end of the year to consign. The end of the year to consign for the next signature auction. Of course, showcase auctions coming up all through 2026 and the weekly auctions right here on Heritage that we, every single week, right? Every single week. AJ at videogames.com. Referral links in the description. Reach out, talk to one of the consignment experts. AJ at videogames. Videogames at AJ.com. Jesus Christ, I'm losing it, you guys. I'm losing it. I knew it sounded wrong. Videogames at AJ.com. Reach out with any questions. Huge thanks to them sponsoring. Huge thanks to you guys being here tonight. Bad Dudes kicks off NES 9.08 plus. What am I looking to pick up next? Hopefully the Mario Bros. Computer Blue. Hopefully the next thing I purchase, or at least the next big thing I purchase, will be the Super Mario Bros. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping, man. That's what I'm hoping. I'm gonna get back to selling right away here. Like I it's coming up on the end of October. I got to get off my ass. I got to start selling stuff again. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful the next big thing I purchase will be the Super Mario Bros. I have another big purchase I need to show off here. I actually had it shipped back to Canada too. I paid frickin' tariffs on it, all that stuff. So I have another unboxing coming soon of a very, very, very nice game. Very nice game. One that I've wanted for years and years and years. So it's coming. It's coming here. There's going to be another beautiful big unboxing coming soon here on something I did buy. I bought it like months ago, but you know what I mean? I only just had it like shipped up to me and all this stuff. So Batman 8.5A here pushing its way to what? $525 on Batman. Bad Dude some for $450. It doesn't feel bad, hey? An 8.5A Batman for what? $500? As in, I think it's kind of a good sale. The last 8.0A was $600. Never mind. Jeez. Batman 8.5A for $525, selling for less than it did back in August. Jeez, man. Jeez. All the way back in 2023, it was only $300 though. So I mean, hey, I guess a little bit of up and down, a little bit of ebb and flow. Yeah, another Celeste on deck, Trevor. Another Celeste on deck. And yeah, with PSA being launched now, we all basically have to redo our eBay searches now. I was trying to find the first few here, or the first ones up on eBay. Oh, I closed my freaking search. I had one, but there are a few PSA games now up on eBay. I don't know how to perfectly search for it yet. That's the issue, is like you're going to run PSA, which is obviously going to destroy your search. So you're going to have to filter it down multiple times to like video games. And even then, there's going to have to be so many minuses and stuff just to actually get to PSA. It's a really annoying eBay search now just because everything else is PSA too. You know, WADA was nice and unique. It was easy. But everyone's adding the PSA. Like, make no mistake, Trevor. You search PSA now, everyone's adding PSA to their titles. WADA PSA, like everyone, every seller. WADA PSA, WADA PSA, WADA PSA, 9.2 complete in box, VGA, PSA. Like, there's old games actually up on eBay right now with the PSA. Look at that. We even got frickin' everyone's favorite reseller even has PSA up there. So yeah, if you have WADA stuff, if you have WADA games, CGC, all that stuff, especially if you're selling PSA, you have to put, like, I am surprised that Matt Rose here didn't put CGC and WADA in his title. He needs to keyword spam, man. He knows too much about this hobby. He needs to be keyword spamming. See, Wafflefoot, he's keyword spamming. He's got WADA in there. Still needs to add VGA, but like, you have to do that now. You have to do it. Don't worry about like, keywords. You have to do it. Put WADA, put PSA, put VGA. Like, we're in this transitionary period right now where no one's going to have their searches set up properly. So like, add it to every search you have. But yeah, only a couple on eBay so far, and I haven't seen a single PSA sale yet. I'm waiting for the PSA sale. Kung Fu Black Box, 8.0A and a weekly, baby. An actual factory-sealed Kung Fu Black Box. Just showing up. It is a very late print here with the oval seal, of course. But 8.0A, man, pushing its way over $1,000. It's still the goodness, right? It's still the goodness.
$1,200.
You wish you could Kung Fu the dumb oval seal? I mean, the oval seals, like, it at least makes them kind of affordable. The last 8.5A mid-print copy here was $2,000, so like, the last 8.0A mid-print copy was $2,500 last year. Yeah, it's like, this copy sold for what? $1,437. It's not bad. It's not terrible, man.
$750.
Not bad.
$800.
No sales yet on PSA on eBay that I've seen. No sales yet on eBay for PSA that I've seen already. So it's we'll get there soon. I'm sure we'll get there soon. I have some orders out now with Monty, with Rainier, whatever, right? I have some stuff that I was sitting on. I was piling up some stuff for the PSA launch. So I have some stuff that's been sent out now. It'll be hitting eBay in, I don't know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I guess. So we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see how it all goes. I'm excited for the hobby boost. I'm excited to get some new eyes on it. People watching my PSA unboxing video already seem like there's people I've never seen before commenting, right? Yeah, TM Zelda 8.0 for $1,000. It is a first print but blue smoke. But blue smoke. It does not have a cassette manual inside. So do you want to call it a true first print? It has a game pack manual. You know, you turn to page 13 of the manual, it says cassette or game pack when talking about the game. Do you want to call it a real first print? You know what I mean? For $1,000 though, it's not like it's a pretty good sale, I would say. 7.5 box on this, 9.2 on the insert, like, it's not bad. It just doesn't have the cassette manual. So like, you know what I mean? Not great. That Mega Man's coming up. The Mega Man is sitting at $600 already, so like, I truly hope whoever purchases it or whoever, you know what I mean? I hope this gets sorted out, and I hope that someone doesn't pay $600 frickin' dollars for like a 4.0 Mega Man. We'll see what happens. Mario Bros. Arcade, 8.5 there, pushed its way to $575, and Mach Rider for $99. Mega Man is pushing to almost $750 here. Yeah, if you missed the very first part, it's a 4.0 box in there. It's not a 9.6 cartridge. There's a clerical error on the Mega Man. If you're watching the VOD, if you're watching the replay, reach out. Reach out and you gotta, don't spend $700 on this.
Next lot.
I'll probably put a notice on my Instagram too.
$60.
Wild berry Skittles are S tier. I've never even seen wild berry Skittles. Star Wars 75 plus. I was gonna say my girlfriend's parents just got back from Japan, so I have like a bunch of different Kit Kat flavors and like rice cracker snacks and like just you know a whole plethora of unique Japanese snacks that I need to be chowing down on. Speaking of snacks, Star Wars 75 plus here, pushing its way to 275. Just a beautiful box, super iconic. I need to get a copy of this eventually. I have a really nice CIB that I should just grade. Maybe that'll be good enough. I don't know. Popeye 9.0 CIB for $437.50 as well. Kit Kat is the #1 candy in Japan. Yeah, she brought back like 10 different flavors of Kit Kat. So like, there's a ton there I need to chow down on. Do any of you guys have orders with PSA now? Are there any day one submitters in the chat? Any day one submitters? Any day ones? Loved the recent PSA reveal video. You think the labels will grow on you? Yeah, the labels aren't. Like, I can't like sit here and just lie to you guys, right? Like the labels aren't fucking fantastic. They aren't. They aren't fantastic. Do I want to be part of the PSA ecosystem and part of everything that PSA, like, you know what I mean? Do I want to be part of all that? Yes, I do. Is the label my absolute favorite label on the market? No, it's not. But I'm willing to put up with it to be part of the PSA ecosystem. So, you know, am I still going to purchase VGA games? Of course I am. Especially your VGA 85 plus, your VGA 90s. They look amazing. They display amazing. Of course I'm still going to purchase those. It's just like, for all of my reselling will go through PSA, 100%. And then my personal collection will be built between WADA, or PSA and VGA. Why submit when they still have the WADA imprint? Yeah, I'm waiting for crossovers. Highlander, for crossing my personal collection, I do believe I am going to wait until the WADA imprint is off of the case.
Next lot.
I do believe I'm going to wait for that to happen. I assume, right, this is all assumption, I assume that they are waiting for them to get rid of that WADA thing at the, or to use up all of their existing cases, right? I assume they're getting rid of all of their overflow, and then we'll get a new case mold. Because for right now, the case is the exact same. It's only the label that's been updated. So, if I'm going to be spending, you know, hundreds or thousands on recasing personal collection, I will be waiting until the case itself is also updated. Some people don't mind the WADA imprint on there. Some people think it's fine. Whatever. I can show you. Let me show you. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about here.
$240. $280.
Let me just show you quick here. This is a lot of 3 reproduction homebrews here. So, on the face cam. So, on the case. Here it is. The brand new PSA case, right? WADA games on the side.
$130.
WADA games on the side. You can see it there.
$150.
Kinda. And at the bottom, WADA games on the front and on the back. WADA games. So the case itself is still the exact same case as it was, right? It's just the label right now. That's updated and changed. Just the label. So if that bothers you, if you don't want all of that WADA stuff still on the case, you should wait. If you don't mind, if you're fine with that, if you like it, an homage to the old company, if you will. Go ahead and recase right now, right? But I personally, it feels like something I'm going to have to recase again in the future if I become an early case adopter right now. You have some games at PSA, you were hoping to get them there before the rebrand, but it looks like they'll have the PSA label. That's tough, man. You're worried the blue on the back would be too contrasting. No, the blue on the back is fine. The blue on the back is completely fine. Like, genuinely, I was worried about that too, Matt. The blue on the back of the label, completely fine. You wish auction houses forces things like that Mega Man to be recased and regraded. There was a Crash Bandicoot on Golden that appeared to be cracked after it was graded. That Crash Bandicoot Carts and Cardboard. Funny enough, that cracked Crash Bandicoot has been sold 3 or 4 times now. It first appeared on Heritage Auctions, if I'm not mistaken here. That VGA 90, it has been... people are literally playing... they're playing hot potato with this thing. I don't know if the people who are purchasing it don't realize that it's cracked. It almost undoubtedly happened. Yeah, here it is. First sold for $14,400 in 2022. This has been put up for sale multiple times now. And for whatever reason, it keeps going up for sale. It keeps being sold by the auction companies. It keeps... You know what I mean? At some point, someone has to reject it with this big fucking crack in it. Like, sure, it's a VGA 90. This clearly happened after the fact, but, like, it just keeps going up for auction, man. It just keeps going up for auction. So I don't know with that Mega Man. Did the auction company not realize it? Did PSA? Obviously, PSA WADA didn't realize it, right? And I greatly assume Heritage also just didn't realize it. They probably submitted the games for the consignor or whatever it is. So, you know what I mean? Obviously, as soon as we look at it, right, it's like, oh my god, that box is the box is missing half of its paint. How is it an 8? Right? It stood out immediately, but not caught by the company, not caught by whatever. So, I'm sure whoever purchased it will be made whole. Like, I assume that's not going to fuck someone over, but
$70.
Yeah, it looks like they're using up all the old WADA inventory still, Jonathan.
$85.
They didn't update the molds. You're attempting to send stuff in. You're definitely waiting. Yeah. If what you're going to send in is personal collection, you want to keep it, all that stuff, I would personally just wait.
Next lot.
If you're going to sell some stuff, if it's reselling, you don't care about keeping it and stuff, send it in, sell it, who cares, right? So I think most of the stuff I'm sending in is going to be stuff I'm selling anyway, so I don't really care. You know what I mean? We'll try out the early ecosystem. We'll see if people purchase PSA. They can decide to recase it later if they want to.
Fair warning.
Wario Land, VGA 90 here. Very nice on Game Boy. Very nice Japanese Game Boy, sorry. $275. Honestly, to get a 90 already done for you, pretty damn snazzy. Any of you guys buy anything at the Japanese auction? I need to make a video talking about that as well. Japanese prices are still kind of all over the map, extremely volatile, and I don't know if we'll ever have... what's the word? Stability in the Japanese market. Just because of how low the pops are on everything and how thin the market is. So, expecting extreme volatility within Japanese graded video game collecting might just be the norm. That might just be what happens every single time. You're about to recase a Pokemon Yellow 9.48++. Do you get the Dubai collection removed? I mean, hey, I personally don't think pedigrees help or matter or anything, personally. If it was my own personal collection game, I wouldn't want someone else's pedigree on it, personally. So, do what you want to do. I don't think it affects resale value. If you want it on there as added history, by all means keep it. If you don't care about that, if you don't want it on your game, have it removed. I don't think it matters a lot either way, to be honest. You bet the ones with WADA will be worth something in the future. The niche of the niche. People collecting the limited time cases.
Fair warning.
You have 65 games you're about to submit, Trevor. Got fully prepped with the forwarder, but no money. Do you guys know if
$260.
Tetris 2 was a 9.4A there for $218. This is a beautiful copy of Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 Tara's Adventure. This is the split game, so you can get Tara's Adventure and Kobe's Adventure, Kobe's Journey. There's 2 games like the Pokemon, you know what I mean? Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 there, 9.68++, pushing its way at almost $400. Just really nice copy. Really nice copy.
Fair warning.
Only the 3rd time here at Heritage as well. That's why it stood out to me.
Next lot.
It is the Odin collection, too. I figured it might be. He had the Dragon Warrior 3s as well, so Odin was clearly a big NX fan or Dragon Warrior fan. $412.50 for it. Ghosts and Goblins, 8.5A+, also Odin collection here. Pushing its way to $225. This is, okay, first time. I was going to say, we never see this game at Heritage. Only 6 on the Pop Report. First time at Heritage. Kind of nuts, man. We've been selling games at Heritage now for like, what, 6? For like 6 years? First time at Heritage. What was the question? What was the question? Oh, shoot. Yeah, right. The question I stopped. Do you guys know if PSA is now billing at the end of the order? Wada Games was billing up front, right? But PSA bills, in trading cards and everything else, as far as I know, PSA bills at the very end of the order. Once your order's done, you get charged. Do you guys know if PSA is still charging up front or at the end? Any of you guys who are day one subs? That was one thing I was curious about. $350 for the Ghosts and Goblins on GBC. Game Boy Color. One of the cooler Game Boy Color games. Both of these, honestly. Just a couple of the more cooler Game Boy Color games. You got billed up front doing an order today. Well, GG. That settles that then. Well, I guess that makes that easy then. I was really hoping that it's not a huge deal, you know what I mean? But like being charged up front kind of means you're giving them a loan. Like you're giving them, you know what I mean? Like it hurts more to be charged up front because then you have to have liquidity like months ahead of time. Not months, but you know what I mean. You have to have the existing liquidity instead of like getting charged and be able to sell your stuff within weeks. It's just nice being charged at the very end instead. Jeff Mack, you won the Game Boy Color Ghosts and Goblins. That's super cool, man. That is super cool. Are you collecting for this franchise specifically? Do you collect Game Boy Color games? I'm a big Ghosts and Goblin fan myself. The guy who paid $8,000 for the Mario 64 late print, Japanese. Alan, we are so fucked. It's, yeah. The Japanese market, Elijah, is just bouncing all over the place, man. And some of those prices, I don't know if they'll ever come back, man. Very happy. You're collecting Game Boy Color and Game Boy games. The reason they bill at the end of cards is they charge based on value. But, like, yes, but Wada Games or PSA Games will also upcharge you a percentage of insurance if you underdeclare. Like, you will still be upcharged using PSA video games as well. You won't be upcharged, like, I think PSA cards does it tier-based value. Wada Games will just do it insurance-based value.
Fair warning.
You're going to get upcharged either way. So you pay up front, and then you'll also get paid on or you'll also pay again on the back end if you underdeclare. CIB Atomic Purple console for $400. Kind of cool. Group lot of 2 here. This was signed by Charles Martinet. Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario there. You can get the 7.5 CIB and an 8.5 CIB. A $562.50. Charles's signature actually sells for a lot of money. Like, even just on eBay and stuff, it's pretty easy to get it. He goes to a ton of conventions, but, like, his signature, man, like, it sells for way more than it should, in my humble opinion. Yeah, he signs a lot, man. He signs a lot. And, like, that's a freaking 7.5 CIB there, right? Player's choice. He signs a lot. It's crazy how much people are willing to pay for that on the secondary market. Castlevania Classic Series 9.48 plus 225. Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Dawn of Souls 9.88 plus. Beautiful freaking copy there with the Odin collection. Only $300. I know I've said it before, but like all the Final Fantasy Game Boy Advance games, you can put together a really nice set for like $200 to $300 each. Here's Final Fantasy 6, one of the more expensive ones of the Game Boy Advance Final Fantasy games, and even then, it's still pushing what, $275? Not even $250 on the nose. $250 on the nose, and if you're into very obscure variants, it even has the Plays on DS sticker in the top corner. Look at that. Tell all your friends that this was on the shelf at the very, very end of the Game Boy Advance life cycle, right? Oh my gosh, amazing. Very cool variant. Very cool. Shining Force, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, 9.4 A++, also Odin Collection here, pushing its way to $250. Beautiful copy. Tied with one other for the highest graded copy. Damn. That's crazy. Why doesn't Wada Games have nicer copies of this? I know they're out there. CGC 9.6 A++ sold earlier this year for $375. So Here's the top WADA copy. A nicer CGC copy was $375 earlier this year. Looking for $300 right now.
$260.
You pay the upcharge or they don't grade the card.
Fair warning.
You're sure the Pocket Monsters Red price is going to continue to yo-yo? Got to tune in every auction to just try your luck? Yes. Pretty much. Pretty much, Elijah. But, like, you know, you say you got to tune in every auction. It's only Pop 19, so, like, I think since the 2023 sale, maybe? I think there's been 8 new Pocket Monster Red added to the VGA Pop Report, I think, since 2023. I think that's what I saw. 8 new ones in the past 2 years. So that's kind of your pace of... You know what I mean? That's kind of your pace of ad right now.
Fair warning.
You got charged on your last order? Yep. Yep. Has anyone successfully fought against charges? If you're getting up charges, I don't know if you can with PSA cards, but like with the games, I know Claire and the team does try to be like as fair as possible. If you ever think you're getting upcharged, like, you know, you just don't understand or you seriously think the price is wrong or something, if you have evidence like to the contrary to show, by all means, right? By all means, you can fight and complain and do your stuff. I'm not saying it's going to work all the time, but like from everything I've heard, they try to be super fair. So like if they say game is worth X and then you can, you know, show otherwise, I mean, maybe. Metroid 9.8 A plus made in USA Odin collection there for $500 on the nose. Metroid's just cheap, man. I'm sure I've said it before. Metroid is just cheap. I know it's a USA copy. It's not a Japan, but like Metroid Prime 4 is on the way here. Metroid Prime deserves more love, and maybe it will. Maybe Metroid Prime will get more love from collectors in retrospective once everyone is like, oh my... Well, if Metroid Prime 4 is good, is what I should say. If Prime 4 sucks, it's not gonna... It's over. It's over. Mario Kart Double Dash 9.6A Odin Collection for $325 there. Dokapon Kingdom 9.6A Plus, pushing its way over $100. Is this still super expensive?
$120.
This game used to be like the Wii Grail, no? What, $500 for Metroid Prime? You think that's expensive?
$130.
Or do you mean something else? What's Dokapon Kingdom up to on Wii these days?
Fair warning.
It's still expensive, hey? It's still expensive, but Jesus, man, look at this. This is what I mean when I was saying this used to be the Grail. Look at that CIB. This is back in 2022 even. Late 2022, it was still $200. It lost 75% of its value in the past 2 years. 3 years, give or take. The past 2 to 3 years. Fucking gonzo. I mean, factory sealed dude isn't doing much better either. It went from, what, 430 all the way down to 100 at its lowest. So, like, now it's 150. It's not holding up well, man. Dokapon is not holding up well. Donkey Kong Country Returns, 9.48 plus their first print. Yeah, Dokapon got killed. Like, 9.68 plus or 150 now. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, you were talking about the 9.88 plus. Gotcha. Dokapon Kingdom got a re-release? Right? Dokapon Kingdom got something. There's no way this didn't die on its own.
$20.
You personally met Charles Martinet a few years ago at Gamescom. He was really nice and signed a few video games for you. You brought with you? Yeah, I've heard that Charles at conventions, Charles at signings and all that stuff is genuinely just a great guy. That's all I've ever heard. It make sure, like, in no way am I slamming the guy. It's, he just signs a ton of stuff, so his signature probably shouldn't be that valuable. But, like, yeah, I've never heard anyone say anything negative about Charles, which is, like, insanely impressive. Just seems to be a genuine great guy. Which, you know, couldn't have asked for a better person to end up being the voice of Mario for years and years. That just great guy. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn 9.68 plus actual first print copy of the game. Yeah, a lot of Wii today. A lot of Wii for whatever reason. We don't even have like a 6th gen showcase or anything coming up. Just nice selection of Wii games. Did I buy the Greg special? Oh, Pyro. You fucking
warning.
know that I bought this. Of course I bought this. $150 for Tenkaichi 3 with the DVD? Of course I bought this. Of course I did. Of course I bought the Dragon Ball Z. Of course I did. Dude, $150 for the 9.6A Plus with the bonus disc? With the bonus disc?
Fair
Oh,
warning.
that's just good. That's just good. That's that good, man. That's good stuff right there. That's real good stuff right there. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, the 9.6A Plus, going for $225 there. Skyward Sword, 75, big box limited edition. Yeah, man, this is another game like Tenkaichi 3, and I think it's just because so many years have passed now since the relevancy of it. But like,
$40.
Tenkaichi 3 is another game that has lost a ton of value over the years. Even if we just go to the Wii copy.
Fair warning.
Let me bring up the historic charts here on the Wii Tenkaichi 3. Whoops, I wanted it like this. Historic pricing. Yeah, I mean, I guess it really hasn't done anything. The Wii one was never super expensive, I guess. Back in, well, it was selling for more in 2014, 2015 than it's selling for right now. So, like, it's not great, man. It had a big dip there from, like, 2016 to 2020. But this is when I was, like, buying this game, CIB, and flipping it when it was back around $45, $50 in 2015. So, it's worth less now than it was back then. Factory sealed. I guess it's actually doing decent. Never mind. It's doing fine. Tenkaichi 3 is not doing nearly as bad as I thought it is. Not doing nearly as bad as it is, but for you to purchase a game back in like 2015 and the value has literally done nothing is not great. Not great in a world where, you know, a lot of video games have gone up, especially factory sealed ones have gone up exponentially in that same time frame. So, you didn't do great if you purchased Tenkaichi 3. Zelda Skyward Sword 9.6A Plus 225, Mario Strikers Charge. This is the later production here. Later production on it. There's the ESRB header down here. It says like everyone E10. No, it's on the back. It's on the back. It's this. The first print copy doesn't have this text here on Mario Strikers. So, at least I think it's the first print. You can get a misprint that doesn't have the everyone on fonts and adults on the back. That's why this is called header. Oh, they didn't even mark it. But Heritage did mark it. They said header corrected mid-production. They're calling it a later print. I think it's a later print. You can find a misprint, first print of Mario Strikers Charged.
Fair warning.
$120.
Mario Super Sluggers 9.6A Plus. I need to make more content like that as like written posts on Instagram. That's something I want to do more of, is just like variant information as written posts. It's okay to do it as videos too. Maybe I'll make a companion video, but I need a way to do the video super quick. Like, I can't be spending 3 hours making a video talking about fucking strikers, you know what I mean? It just isn't, it isn't time, like, I can't do that. Mario Strikers, Sluggers, Mario Super Sluggers, sorry, $150 there. Yeah, Adam, the PS2 version is forever better on Tenkaichi 3, like, forever better. The Wii version was never the, the PS2 version is definitive, in my opinion. The motion controls and shit, like, the PS2 version is definitive. Tenkaichi 3 is still one of the best Dragon Ball Z games ever made.
Fair warning.
I'm just gonna get nerdy as hell with you guys. Like, you know, I love this shit, so. Dragon Ball Z, like, the Sparking that came out, Tenkaichi, the brand new one, is also a very good game, but, yeah, man, Tenkaichi 3 is peak. Mario Bros. Wii, 9.8A Plus. USA should be a first print here. Beautiful copy, pushing its way to $300. There is a Japan copy of this. It should be a later print copy. The USA for Mario Bros. Wii should be the first print copy. Good luck convincing people, though, right? Everyone's just going to default to the Japan copy. Thoughts on grading DVDs? Felon, I genuinely don't know enough about the market. I genuinely don't know enough about the market on DVDs, but if you think, like, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I just don't know enough about it.
$140.
So, 9.68 plus here on Pokemon Battle Revolution. This is also an early print, first print. You can get updated ESRB copies, so this is technically an early print copy of the game, first print, pushing its way here to 188. A lot of the Wii stuff, when you look at it, like if you're looking for mid-print, early print, or whatever, you can obviously use the number up here, your A first revision stuff, but a lot of the ESRBs have updates as well. So this is black ESRB. The updated version has a white ESRB. That's how I'm looking at them at the front of the case to see if it's early on a lot of games. So, yeah, there's ways to do it with Wii and stuff. The ESRB is one of the most obvious with a lot of Wii reprints where the ESRB was updated. Who grades DVDs? Is it even a thing? I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Why do I say MIJ Radiant Dawn is a first print? Because if it's parallel, everyone knows Japan is first, Trevor. Because if it's a parallel print, everyone knows Japan is first. If it's not a parallel print, then Japan isn't first. As far as I know, the Japan on Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn is the first print. Pokepark Wonders Beyond, 9.48 plus there.
Next lot.
MIU is so much rarer? Well, hey, I'm not going to tell you not to. If you want to buy a rare second print, Trevor, I'm not going to stop you, man. If you're into kooky rare second prints, I mean, hey, don't let me stop you, you know? Oh, yeah, Nintendo Spotlights, hit me, sorry. Sorry. Always ask your question.
$160.
Pokepark Wonders Beyond, $139 there, 9.48 plus. Pokepark Adventure, 9.68 plus, also a first print there, the SRB difference. Silent Hill, Shattered Memories, 9.68 plus. Yeah, lots of nice Wii tonight for whatever reason. And I need to do this stupid frickin' connect my S24 to, I mean, you guys probably saw in the PSA unboxing video. It just wasn't, let's not call a spade a spade.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Simon! I appreciate you, dude. The Super Mario Galaxy. Surely this pumps, right? Can we get some Super Mario Galaxy movie hype pump in this? Pushing to 525 right now. What are the comps on a 9.88 plus Mario Galaxy? Surely this has to be the first one to come up since the movie announcement. Oh my god, the price of this game should 3x. Pushing to 575 right now. 9.88 plus. Sorry, yeah, the PSA unboxing video, the camera work, it looked like shit. So I need to do something. Either upgrade my camera, use my phone as the default. I need to change something, right? The actual recording looked so much worse than I thought it did when I was editing, which was super unfortunate. I'm glad only a few of you guys commented on it, but, oh, man, whew, that hurt. That hurt to look at. Did not make me happy.
Next lot. $40.
It's weird that games and DVDs are in the same category media now. You wonder if we'll ever see them paired in auctions? Oh, God. Do I need to sit through frickin' DVD auctions? I use Premiere Pro for,
$55.
I use Premiere Pro for editing. Super Mario Galaxy, almost $600. Just shy of $600 for a 9.88 plus. I don't think that's bad, man. I don't think $600 is too shabby. You didn't comment on it because all the videos look terrible?
$75. Fair warning.
Wario Land Shake It, 9.68 plus here, pushing to $100 and some dollars. Let me find a sale on Galaxy. Mario Galaxy is one of the games you have at PSA and should be a 9.8. The water looks great, though. Mario Galaxy will at least look good because Mario's red. So, like, that'll at least, you know what I mean? Shouldn't look bad. I don't want the look up here. What do I want? I wanted the PSA Pop Report. I wanted to see Fire Emblem first.
Fair warning.
What you're talking about, Trevor, there. Fuck.
$110.
It's going to take me to the stupid card Pop Report. That's awful. The Wii version of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn.
$120.
Come on. I think there's an obvious reason why. Oh, no, they are just a parallel release. You're right. Oh, well. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
$130. $140.
The Made in Japan first prints. Wario Land Shake It, slowly but surely, is pushed its way up to 175 here. The other thing I wanted to try and find was a Mario Galaxy sale. Can we find one? Can we get a Mario Galaxy 9.8? If you guys don't use TerraPeak, use TerraPeak. It's amazing. Don't use eBay Sold. Just go to TerraPeak, create a create a bookmark for it. Google search TerraPeak, sign up for whatever you need. Galaxy 2, $285. Galaxy 2. Come on. 9.8B plus, disgusting. $499. $499. Buy it now. November 7th, 2024. It's been that long since one is sold on eBay.
$120.
Are you kidding me? We haven't seen an eBay copy sell since 2024. $1,200. Jesus. Galaxy's not that hard to get in 9.8, is it?
$130. $140.
Oh, well, I guess they aren't coming up often. I guess they aren't coming up all that often. Is MIJ the earlier Galaxy 2? I think Galaxy 2 only has one print, doesn't it? I don't think Galaxy 2 has prints. I think Galaxy and Galaxy 1 are just the one. Made in USA. It should just be this one, right? The 71174? What the hell even is this Japan copy? I'm positive it's just the USA one on this.
$5, $30,
Should just be your USA print on Galaxy.
$5.
Because I don't think a Japan exists. Xenoblade Chronicles 9.6A plus here, $175. They're marking it as Eco Case. I think that's a later print. I think
$110.
Eco Case on Xenoblade Chronicles is a second print. Because I think there are two prints of this game that use the same ESRB, the black ESRB, the early ESRB. So I think Eco Case is the second print. I think. Mario and Luigi Brothership, $59 now. Jesus Christ, selling for the exact same cost as retail, hey? 9.8A++ for $59. You'll never get it cheaper. Batman Forever, 9.6A++ for just under $200. Jam it, 9.6A+, pushing its way here. There are 30 9.8 Galaxies. That's not it. That's not that many, Highlander.
$30.
For one of the most popular games, like on Nintendo Wii, one of the biggest sellers and all that, that's not that much.
$45.
Galaxy Japan. Can we get Mario Galaxy? No, we'll put the word Mario in there too. Mario. Are they gonna put it as Japan? I don't think it exists, man.
$75.
Oh, here, Made in Japan. What are they calling it? Made in Japan bold case? Made in Japan USC solid case.
$95.
I guess Made in Japan does exist. Made in Japan. It exists.
$100.
As far as I knew, the other one was the first print. Yeah, Made in USA should be the early print on this. With the lower part code and stuff. It might be the Dolby Pro logo. You spent ages confirming it. What were you able to confirm it with, Trevor? It's way earlier? Yeah, what were you able to confirm with on Galaxy 2? Because there's copies like Mario Kart Wii where you can look at different logos and stuff, like the Dolby logo will be earlier and stuff like that. What were you able to confirm on, you looked at launch unboxings? Fair enough. Yeah, I fully trust you. You picked up the Batman! 9.6A++ for $200 is beautiful? It is. Absolutely beautiful.
$240.
Japan is 13 days earlier on Galaxy 1. We're just talking about USA prints right now. I think you mean... We're just talking about actual North American prints. Yeah, I mean, for $200, dude, like, the last 9.6A+ was the same price, so you just got an extra plus on there.
$100.
Just got yourself an extra plus on there for the exact same price. You can't complain at that. Mortal Kombat, 8.5A+. If you're okay with spine fading, pushing its way to only $375 right now. That's why this one's an 8.5. It has some spine fading on it. $350. Yeah, if you're okay with fading, you really can't go wrong at $350. It's going to display beautiful, you know what I mean? Send it over to VGA. Maybe they'd give you an 80 or an 80 plus, right? Then you wouldn't have to have the case say fading on it. Mortal Kombat 2, 9.6A+, pushing its way to $450 here.
$420.
So there you go, Carts and Cardboard. It's on pretty good authority that USA is earlier on Galaxy 2. But again, you're going to run into a lot of issue trying to convince people that. Because as soon as they see the Japan man, they just ignore all other details, all other information. Like I said, I've seen it with Mario Kart Wii, where it's literally such a late print Japan that, like, the Dolby logo's updated, the Wi-Fi network is shut down, and people are still like, well, it says Japan on it. And it's just like, oh my God, you're helpless. So,
$260.
It's just kind of like that, you know? It's just kind of like that in this hobby. Without a centralized database and stuff, it's really hard to, like, communicate information.
$280.
Mortal Kombat 2, 9.6A plus for $575. MTV Beavis and Butthead, 9.6A here. Yeah, Galaxy 2 is just super available. Super available.
$300.
Like I said, I'm surprised the Galaxy 1 only has 39.8s. Like, there should just be more, in my opinion. Maybe people just aren't grading it still. Because you can still get a... Maybe I should be saying, get your saved searches up for, get your saved searches up for Galaxy, right? You should be purchasing that on eBay right now. Because you can still get raw copies for like 30, 40, 60 bucks. Yeah, 40, 50 bucks. Maybe 60. Usually raw copies pop up at a decent clip still. Shining Force 2, 8.0A, also from the Odin Collection. One thing we can say about the Odin Collection, man, the guy had great taste in games. I'll give him that. A lot of RPGs, a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, exactly, right? Carts and cardboard, that's the issue, man. That's the issue. You're trying to communicate something that is, like, not intuitive.
$460.
That Sly Cooper prototype is sitting nice in your room. Good stuff. Raw Galaxies are $100 now?
$480.
No. No way. I bet I can buy one right now for $60. Mario Galaxy Wii sealed. I spelled Galaxy wrong. Shining Force is slowly but surely pushing its way over 625. The last 9.0 was this year in September for 1,750, by the way. 9.0A plus, 1,750. So here's the 8.0A, slowly but surely pushing up to $700. Very, very, very nice game there to just be sitting in the, to be sitting in a weekly on Shining Force 2. What can we do here? What can we do with Galaxy? Galaxy. A lot of Galaxy 2 out there. $98. What the hell? $19.99 at auction. $59.99. That's Galaxy 2. Fuck, do I need to minus Galaxy 2? I didn't think there'd be so many of them. $40. $80. $170. Jeez. Did the movie actually clear some of these copies off? Did the movie announcement actually move the price on Galaxy at all? Because there's a lot less on here than I expected there to be. Am I crazy? Did the movie actually do something? Here, you can just buy Bucky, man. You can buy Bucky's Reject. Here's a copy nice enough that no one, you know, he didn't want to grade it, so you can buy it. $99. Yeah, okay, it's closer to $100. It's closer to $100 than I thought. FIFA 96, 8.5A there. Earthworm Jim for $400. Just rare Game Gear there. Shining Force for $687. Still feels kind of cheap to me for what it is. $400 there. FIFA 96, 8.5A plus for $162.50. Just again, it's insanely rare. Insanely rare Game Gear there that, like, very, very, very few people care about. But it's like CIB has sales for $250, $350. Just rare as heck. But Final Fantasy. Elaine!
No ads or monetization fund.
You're a good man, Elaine. You're a good man. Final Fantasy 7 8.5B plus for $875. So that's basically your ground floor copy right there, right? Your ground floor copy. Sub $1,000. I assume it has a crack. I assume it has a rip. You can get a copy. You can get a copy. You just have to not look at the numbers, right? Hey, the new PSA case has the seal grade even smaller. You don't even have to think about the B+. Final Fantasy Anthology, 9.4A here. You don't think it's been 60 in ages? Come on, I'm not that crazy, am I? Am I really this out of date on Galaxy? I'll have to see when the last time I bought one is. Mario Galaxy.
Next lot.
Like, I still think around 100. Look, the price chart still has that $64. Come on. Come on. Come on. If price chart says it's $64, come on. 59, 99, 69. Let's just go back like a little bit here. Come on, it's $60. 80, 60, 40, 70, 40, 60. Come on. Come on. That's like a month or two ago. I'm not that far off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Brobean!
No ads payment.
You're a good man. You're a good man. You don't filter them, Trevor. Don't filter copies. Just be like your average collector, right? Don't filter copies.
Next lot. $15.
Appreciate you, Brobean. Huge, dude. Huge, huge, huge. Very, very nice. Have fun with your $60 9.2As. The point is, you guys, the point is, because Price Charts is still saying $60, you just got to set up a search and people are going to post them for $60. So yeah, you know, your nicer copies might be $100 at auction or whatever. You just like, you guys know how to do this. You guys set up your alerts, buy new copies that come to market. Your average person isn't going to distinguish condition and, oh my God, this one's super. It says $60. It's a $60 game. That's how this market works. Hexen 2 Super Game Power original art here, original magazine art painting. For whatever reason, at the end of the auction here, there's a couple of really nice paintings. So this is a group lot of First Samurai 4 box art test prints for $80, and this one of Hexen 2 here just went for $400. And here's Astaroth from Soul Calibur. Roco Super Game Power Magazine number 66 original art. Pushing its way to $238. Pretty badass photo of Astaroth. Circly does Extractor. Welcome to the Greg Gang. Welcome into the freaking Greg Gang, my guy. May you have my respect.
$280.
Damn, I appreciate that, dude. Welcome in. Best value on the internet for $2.99. And I tell you, everything's gone up with inflation. Literally everything. But that membership price, man, it's been the same since day one. I'm riding for the day ones. Appreciate you, man. How about them Jays? How about them Jays, hey? How about them Jays? They won themselves the privilege to get swept by the Dodgers. Hoo-wee, I can't wait. Hoo-wee, I can't wait. The 10.0 Celeste was hilarious. There's no jokes. No jokes about 10 Celestes. That's real. That's the real deal right there. You only started collecting in 2023 thanks to Minecraft Story Mode for the Switch. Wow. What a game to get you in. What a game to get you in deep, eh? That's great. I'm sure you guys didn't even bother buying the freaking Galaxy reprint, right? Which I will say, the Galaxy announcement and the Galaxy reprint that came out, like, I'm playing through Mario Galaxy right now. It got me, right? It got me. The hype got me. I've never played it before. I'm playing an original copy on Wii, and I'm like 65 stars deep. It's great. Fantastic Mario. I can see why everyone enjoyed it. I will say, I do prefer like Mario 64 or Mario Sunshine more. I do prefer those more than Mario Galaxy. I like entering a world and exploring the world and watching the world evolve and all these things, whereas like Galaxy is way more curated. It's like little curated, curtailed experiences on each star. You know what I mean? Like, sure, a lot of them, or some of them, will go back to the same world and you'll do a few different things in the same area, but a lot of them are like thematically the same, but your actual, what you're doing is completely different from star to star within kind of the same area. So I do prefer Sunshine, where you like keep going into the world, you keep evolving the same world, all that stuff. You're guilty. You bought Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the Switch. No, Nintendo got them. That's fine. I know people like to freak out about like price and all that shit, but like, who cares? It's fine. Did I get eBay international shipping options yet? You were just notified today. I have not gotten an email about it. So baseball season always ends for you once the Yankees are eliminated. The last two teams that eliminated now are now in the World Series. No, thank you. Yeah, I get it. I don't even, like, baseball is the last sport I care about, basically. The only reason I even know what's happening in baseball is, like, because it's the World Series right now and because the Jays are advancing. But You'd buy one to play if the price drops, but you don't see it as a collectible. Yeah, but even getting it like to play, you know what I mean? Isn't it gonna just... It's not even an HD remake, is it? Isn't it literally just like emulator bait? Like they just like 3D All-Stars, right? They just brought the games forward. Which, okay, yeah, it's more convenient to play on your Nintendo Switch rather than hooking up a Wii and all that shit. I get it. But like, it is literally just brought forward, isn't it? Not even a new can of paint on it. PSA cards open a warehouse in Mississauga, Ontario. Yes, hockey guy. I actually sent an email to the... I sent an email to them not long ago. If you are curious, because the shipping is a little bit vague, honestly. What they say about shipping for the cost of shipping and tariffs and all that stuff. I can share what they told me, in case you were wondering about submitting. Let me just find the email I sent here. PSA, return shipping on Canada orders. Yeah, so it says it's $65, so like that is going to cover that $65 shipping charge is going to cover shipping to PSA from the Canada place and return shipping. No tariffs, no duties. And it's $1.50 per additional card, which is kind of crazy. Which is it feels very expensive, but like yeah, it's expensive, dude. It's expensive. 65 base shipping Canadian gets you to PSA and back from PSA, plus the charge of the cards, which I think is what, like $21.99 Canadian or something. But no, yeah, $150 per extra card, dude, is nuts. That is nuts. If you submit 100 cards, you're paying like what, an extra $120 in shipping. You're going to pay $185 just in shipping. What? I don't know. Both Super Mario Galaxies are actually really improved on the Switch 2, and are, in your opinion, absolute must-have. Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Switch 2 is actually a big upgrade. Really? I didn't realize. I thought it was basically like just, again, right, brought forward. You bought a small bunch of games from Japan, around $80 US. The duty tariffs was $30 through DHL. Oh, dude, it's insane, Milk. It's insane. It's insane, man. It's almost impossible to do, like, international commerce now. Which, I don't know. I guess that was the point. I'm not sure, but it's like, Jesus. It's expensive. It's expensive. Look what's up next week for the auction? Is that what you're telling me here, Tushi? Next week is the 8 to 64-bit showcase. Which one are you saying, look what's up for next week? Do you mean at the showcase, or do you mean just in the weekly? Yeah, hockey guy. It's expensive, man. I want to send some stuff down to PSA myself now that they have this office open, but like... Ugh, it's probably going to be like 25 Canadian per card averaged out. Which isn't awful, I guess. What's that equal in US? 25 CAD to USD? It would equal out to like 18 US per card. That's probably that's probably what PSA charges for US people anyway, no? Maybe it's not bad. I need to crunch the numbers some more. It's kind of expensive though to submit. But it's also literally our only option, so like... Fucking damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, man. In the weekly, check it out. Item number 2. That's less than bulk? Is it actually, Trevor? I thought their bulk tier was like $17.99. How the hell do I get to the weekly auction? How do I get to next week's weekly auction? It's one thing I've never really known with Heritage Auctions. Here's the 8 to 64 showcase. How do I get to next week's weekly auction? Categories: video games. Open auctions. Search, browse auctions by category. Comics and comic art. Because video games never got its own category. Video games. Now, how do I get to... here we go. November signature, October 30th. Mini boss auction. This one? Right here? Open for auction 10/28. No, this is to Oh my gosh. You guys aren't supposed to know that I don't know how to do this. This is supposed to be just private. Open for auction. Right now, this one. This one. Is this the wrong Mega Man now? Is this the wrong Mega Man now put up for auction as well? There we go. So here is your 9.6 cartridge Mega Man right here. This is the one you're supposed to buy today. This is the actual copy. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to have to reach out. I'm going to have to reach out to Evan or something and make sure I give a heads up here. That's actually really funny. Just buy both and swap them. Exactly, right? Just buy both and swap them. Yeah, I'll have to reach out to Evan and just give him a heads up. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is the price of Galaxy up? Did Galaxy go up with all the announcements? I feel like it did. What's the chart say? What do the good old charts say? Let's go last 5 years. Look at that. Look at that nice spike. Went from $15 up to $20 on CIB. Galaxy is up, boys. Frickin' in July, it was $40 for a new copy. Now it's $65. Okay, I'm not crazy, man. I'm not crazy about Galaxy, okay? It used to be cheap just like 2 months ago, okay? It caught me off guard. It's going to the moon. You gotta cut me some slack on that one. Yeah, what's Gamerstonk say? No doubt, hey? What does Gamerstonk say? Why can't we have this nice and easy? Just the Galaxy game and the Galaxy movie, Simoon. A lot of Galaxy hype in the air. So much so that even I'm playing it myself right now. So, all that hype actually looks like it amounted to something to the price of the game. Which, like, that's something. What do you mean there's a movie? Did you guys not get anything over in the UK? Like, what do you mean there's a movie? Super Mario Galaxy movie, official title announcement 1 month ago. What do you mean? There's been a movie, man. This is old news. You guys in the UK, yeah, you have been living under a rock, man. You're playing Mario 3D World on Wii U? Meow. I think I played through 3D World. I'm pretty sure I have played 3D World. Yeah, go watch the announcement trailer, Simoon. Go watch the announcement trailer. The only Mario I think I hadn't played yet is Galaxy. And Galaxy 2, but I don't think I'll even bother playing Galaxy 2. It sounds like more of the same, but kind of worse. Is that a fair assessment of Galaxy 2? Like, I hear it doesn't have a hub world or an world and stuff, and it's just kind of a level simulator. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to bother. The first Mario movie is so bad, you will not be watching the second one. Wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. Come on, man. Come on, man. The Mario movie was fun. What did you expect out of it, Trevor? Like, yeah, okay, it's not Interstellar, but, like, the movie was good. It was fun. It was fun. What do you want out of it? I think the first Mario movie did everything it needs to do. I think it hit on all the beats. It was fun. It was like it didn't have, you know. I thought the first Mario movie was done really well. It's also been rumored that the next main Mario game for the Nintendo Switch 2 will be Mario Galaxy 3 because of the movie announcement. Wow. I don't know, man. You can't. I don't think you can do Galaxy 3 as a game ever. Like, I don't think they can do that. If anything, maybe we'll get like Mario Worlds, which will be like a playoff of Mario Galaxy. Mario Universe, maybe they'd release, but I don't think you can do Galaxy 3. I could see Mario Universe though. I could absolutely see that. Book it, man. Mario Universe for Switch 2. Yeah, Sunshine 2. You could play Eclipse, hockey guy. If you genuinely like Mario Sunshine, you can play Mario Eclipse. It's a pretty new ROM hack that's like, it's pretty good. If you want more Sunshine, or if you even just want to experience Sunshine again, play Mario Eclipse. It's a good ROM hack. You can download it on, like, anything. Mario Eclipse. I think it came out this year. I played it. It was great. it's not like incredible, you know what I mean? It's a ROM hack at the end of the day, so some stuff is better than other stuff, but like I would say now in 2025, this is literally it's the definitive way to play Sunshine. There's a lot of QOL updates, news content, like I said. It's good. It's good. And I can't even open oh, there we go. The site finally opened for it. Nah, it doesn't want to fucking, whatever. Yeah, play that. It's cool. If you like Sunshine, you'll like Eclipse. ZA is dead on arrival. Is ZA fun? Are you guys playing ZA right now? I can't. I feel like I just can't. You know what I mean? I feel like I just can't with Pokemon ZA. I can't with the Pokemon games with what they're currently at. I'm not often a guy to be like, I can't support that. But like, goddamn, man. The Pokemon games just look like they're in a bad spot right now. And maybe it's super fun. Maybe it has a super fun gameplay loop. But like, from what I've seen of ZA, I've watched probably 2 hours now. It just doesn't look like something I need to play. You know? It just doesn't sound like something I need to play. And I want a Pokemon game to come out where it's like, man, I need to play this. You know what I mean? Where I actually need to play this. And I haven't felt like that with Pokemon in a long time, man. If someone can Super Mario Galaxy 3 bring into reality, then it's Nintendo. Hey, you're right. You're right. ZA has a 6-hour tutorial and copy-paste JPEGs literally everywhere. I thought ZA had a less tutorial than Arceus did, doesn't it? I thought they fixed that because like Legends Arceus tutorial never ended. I thought ZA made it quicker finally. If it's still 6 hours, that's insane. For a tutorial, that's insane. The top of the auction was Kung Fu 8.0A for $1,437.50. The group of 6 ROM hack reproductions here. Look at that. $1,187. Seth would be proud, man. Seth would be proud. $1,000 on the Zelda TM first print there. $875 on Final Fantasy VII 8.5B plus first. No, Masterpiece misprint, second print there. And the Mega Man for $700, which isn't even the right Mega Man. And Shining Force 2, 8.0A for $700 as well, which I do think is cheap from what Shining Force 2 is. Very hard to find. Man, the biggest loser of the auction is frickin' Brothership. $59. It's come all the way down to being the biggest loser of the auction. Good old frickin' Mario and Luigi Brothership, hey? Dead on arrival. The last Pokemon game you felt the need to try was Pokemon Go? Yep, I would agree with that. I also did play Pokemon, or Pokerogue. Pokerogue was the last actual, the last Pokemon content that I really played. You can just play it on your phone. You can play it in browser. I think it will just load up right here, right? We're just like good to go. But Pokerogue was genuinely like a very fun, it's just like a level simulator, a roguelike, if they want to call it that. But like, it's fun, man. Pokerogue was really fun. It got me learning some of the newest Pokemon too. So that was the last Pokemon thing that I really did. I just played it on my phone. Like I said, you can just like that was it, right? I would load it in right there. Fun experience. You can spend like 10 hours on it learning how the game works and like super fun. Super fun little Pokemon battle simulator that someone made. That was the last Pokemon thing I really put some time into. It's a little better than Arceus, still kind of ridiculous. Some streamers were like 6+ hours in on ZA and still going through it. Yeah, that's gross. That's gross, man. Pokemon Go started the AR craze and was at least semi-innovative. Yeah, Pokemon Go was great for what it was, man. Like, Pokemon Go was fan-freaking-tastic for what it was. But, you know, that's going all the way back to what, like 2015, 2016 with Pokemon Go? So, like, I still open it here and there now in 2025, but, like, we're 9 years in. The ship has sailed on Pokemon Go. It just is what it is. Natural attrition, right? The only people still playing it are the frickin' last people still playing it. I don't know if anything can, like, advance Pokemon Go to, like, a Pokemon Go number 2. But, oh yeah, Pokemon Go is way better now than it was. Way better now than it was. Of course it is. But like I said, we're 9 years later. Halo Infinite is way better than it was. Right? I played Halo Infinite year 1 and 2. It's way better now in year 5, 6 or whatever. But like, who's still playing Halo Infinite? Who's still playing Pokemon Go? It just, it's one of those things where like, you can make the game better years after the fact, but your player base is already gone. The player base is gone, and getting people to move backwards to something in a world where we're getting brand new must-play games every frickin' week is almost impossible. Right? Like, it's almost impossible. Battlefield 6 just came out, right? Warzone, like the Battlefield 6 BR is coming out right away. Warzone could improve their game a lot, but it won't matter once once Battlefield 6 BR drops. If the player base moves, like, they're not moving back. It's a lot of thoughts on all that stuff. I gotta try out Battlefield 6 still. Looks great. But on that note, you guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me on the Tuesday here. I appreciate it, and we're back next Tuesday. Join the Discord, free links in the description. Videogames@ha.com, referral links in the description. Halo Infinite still annoys you, so don't want to be bombarded with stupid micro. All Halo Infinite needed, man, was some kind of actual progression system and something to do in the game. There was nothing to do in Halo Infinite. You sat down and you played ranked. That was it. If you weren't sweaty-ass ranked player, there was zero content in the game. But have a good night, you guys, and I will talk to you next week. We're back next week for the live stream, so join the Discord, all that good stuff. Take care, everybody.